Up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Ranger Reject Chapter 167. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for bringing for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So I can have my full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in sub and dub. The more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And the Stacked Winter anime season has begun, which we are covering Red Ranger Isekai and the second seasons of 100 Girlfriends and Toilet Bound Hanoka-kun. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my god. So the last time I covered Ranger Reject, which was a couple of days ago, we were getting into Kiritani's memories. And man, does it make a lot of sense. A whole lot of things are making sense here. We found out how he was the one who busted Red for murder, and like he's being torn because he feels like he's losing his role as a writer. And well, we found out how he's connected to the Dragon Priestesses too. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Shinya Kiritani Age 28 Part 5. So we're with the priestesses right now. Sorry, did I interrupt? Don't worry, we were just about done conversing with the divine dragons. How about you give it a try too, Hitoko? I think they might not like me as much anymore. But you could still use its blessing. That's proof enough that you're still a vessel. Oh, the baby! Oh, dear me, it's time for some milk. We should have breakfast too. Itsuko? We should have breakfast too, Itsuko. Okay. Shinya. Oh, he's farming! That's so cute! Shinya, we need some vegetables. Gotcha, I'll bring some over. Oh, that's so nice that he's doing it. Miko, you saw that? I see that you're still a picky eater. Those tomatoes were just picked this morning. They should be very sweet if you try them. I don't like tomatoes either, unless it's like sauce or something like that. Right, kitty? I don't hate this. I'm glad to hear it. Where's Yoko? Hey, Hitoko, I think you're running out of diapers. Uh-oh. Then I guess I need to go down the mountain to go shopping. I can go, take this chance to rest since you barely get any sleep lately, Hi. But don't worry, sister. I'll go with him. I love this shirt that she's wearing. That is cute. I don't like the high-waisted pants with it, though. That went surprisingly smoothly. I thought you'd have more trouble going outside because you've been on TV. Oh, hi, it's just a worry wart. It's been half a year now since Dragon Keepers went off the air. Plenty of time for people to forget about it, which is true, but no, they probably still remember. Do you not meet with your old co-workers? I never got their contact info. We just happened to work at the same place. That's all it was. I watched Dragon Keepers. When I saw that you used the Divine Dragons for the story, well, I was weirded out, but I could feel that you respected them, so it wasn't bad. It hardly takes much effort to manage that. Really? Well, it was still fun. Too bad it had to end that way. Yeah, Red being a murderer? Yeah! That was not good. To think the lead was a criminal, a murderer at that. He really didn't seem the type. No, we didn't! That's the thing! He didn't seem the type. The show shouldn't take the blame, thanks, but it's fine. It's all over now. Nothing's gonna come from dragging out a flop. Which is true, and I mean, Alkalite stands, delusional motherfuckers, I swear. You're right. Once you've lived long enough, you might even be glad things turn out the way they did. I don't know about that. You're almost like a different person altogether now, too. You seem at peace now, like a weight has lifted. That is very true. He looks happy. What is it? Uh-oh. Oh, nothing. Like a weight is lifted. I don't have to suffer anymore. That's for the better. I could just live along with the people I love. Ooh, he's having dreams of writing, huh? Yeah. Or he's writing again. That's when I started to realize there were two emotions with me that couldn't coexist. There was the me that wanted a peaceful life with my family, and the me who wanted to commit everything to my art. And every day I suffered not knowing which answer was the correct one. I know a lot of people could relate to that, where they're trying to decide if they're conflicted on if they are doing the right thing. Hell, I'm like that too. I wonder if I should constantly. I wonder if I should just quit doing this and focus on something else, or it's mainly because of YouTube and Twitter's fucking algorithm that has me thinking like this primarily. Or am I doing the right thing? Because apparently I'm supposed to be the head of a movement, which I'm not treated like it, to be honest. But what happened later doesn't have too much to do with the main story, so I'll summarize it. It's not really very fun to watch it. It happens slowly anyway. Oh, long story short, we lost our child. He was a boy. There's a saying that males in the Suzukiri clan don't live long, but I don't believe it. It could have happened to anyone in the world. It just ended up happening to him. Oh, that really sucks. I tried to stay cheerful, but anyone could see she was in despair. I couldn't bear to see her like that. I don't blame her. I mean, she lost her son. That sucks. Any parent that loses a child would be like this. And the both of us crossed a line that we shouldn't have. Oh, so this is the first. Okay, so basically we're seeing the first clones right here. Is this it? Yeah, it should be usable soon. A clone incubator that uses divine dragon energy. So this was the first clone. And yeah, he's right. He's playing God. That's not good. And we could use this to bring him back? That's amazing, Shinya. My own contribution is insignificant. The whole reason this exists at all is thanks to the power of the divine dragon. I can't wait to see that little fucker, speaking of that red dragon. I can't wait to see where he comes into all this. I think we're going to be finding out soon. And how divine it is. If we can control power like this, we should be able to fulfill any desire we have. Even if we stray from the path of humanity, who could judge us for trying to bring our precious son back? Isn't that right? It must be right. Well, you're kind of playing God, which is not good, but here's the thing. I understand why they would do this. I do. It's kind of like what we've seen in Four Nights of the Apocalypse, why people go to Camelot, because they lost their loved ones and they want to be with their loved ones again. But there's one problem, though, and this is why I'm bringing up Camelot in regards to this, is that it's not... doesn't mean they're still going to come back. I mean, they're gone forever. It's going to be a completely different person. And that's what the clones are, in a sense here, is that they're like that. You can't bring back your son. You just, technically you are, but like it can't feel the same. No. But it also depends, Yellow did stray from the path of humanity, period. But still, I mean, I'm very curious what you guys think. I'm not a fan of playing God like that. No, I'm not. There's certain things that I think cloning is good for, like for organs and stuff like that, to help people that need it. Because organs are in short supply. That's just how it is. But to clone another human being, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I don't, because then it's just a slippery, as we're going to see here, as the chapters go on, we're going to see how Kiritani fell down the slippery slope. Here we go. Oh, so he's still working on the Dragon Keeper's reboot. And that's, the reboot here is basically what we've seen. So this is all... Dude, not only is this all Red's fault. A lot of the shit is Red's fault, but to an extent, this is all Kiritani's fault. Everything we're seeing here is basically Kiritani's fault. But yeah, as I said, I can't wait to see where the dragon, that little bastard dragon, comes in. Because if he is an actual divine dragon and not an executive, that would be a twist. Good morning, Shinya. You're going to need to weed the backfield before long. Miko, you can't slack off on cleaning. You scold her too, Shinya. I was going to start right now, I swear. Shinya, are you okay? You look a little pale. Never been better. Shinya, can you taste this for me? Oh, there they are. And it's a yin-yang motif too, but there they are. There's the twins. I know you two were just born, but I accelerated your growth until you were 10 years old. We've seen this before too. I'm trying to remember the series off the top of my head, but we've seen this before. I just can't remember where. Question, what are my parents' names? Masatoshi, Shizu. All right, you two have my memories. Then you should already know this, but I'll say it anyway. You have to live doing only what you think is right, and you have to live doing only what you want to do. I like that. You should focus on your main job. That's right. One person can't do both. You two will decide what the right answer is. And now I had to dispose of the flop. What did he do? Did Kiritani killed himself! Did Kiritani kill himself? Oh my god, I think Kiritani killed himself. Let's read this again here. You have to live doing only what you think is right, and you have to live only doing what you want to do. You two will decide. You two will decide what the right answer was. And then he said, and now I ought to dispose of the flop. He killed himself! Oh my god! Oh my god, so the Kiritanis that we've seen, it should have been obvious that the Kiritanis that we've seen the entire time are clones, but the real question is how many clones of Kiritani are there? It seems like there's only two. It would be these two, right? And one said, and remember we said you have to live doing only what you think is right, and you have to live doing only what you want to do. And I think the one that he told, what do you think is right is the Kiritani that we're seeing right now. Or no, the Kiritani, the really fucked up Kiritani that we've seen throughout the series. And then and you only have to do, and you have to live doing only what you want is the one that we're seeing memory-wise. I think that's going to be it. And it kind of makes sense because white would be like the more pure, like we've seen it with the angels where they have no free will. And they're just going with what someone else tells them to do in terms of what, and they are programmed to what they think is right. But I gotta wonder what's gonna happen to Hai after this. But oh my god, he killed himself. He killed himself. Oh my god. I can understand, but I can understand it too, because he's just so torn, and I mean, he strayed the path of humanity. So, yeah, I could see how this works, yeah. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. What do you guys think about Kiritani playing God like this? What do you think about him basically killing himself? Because he considers himself a flop. And not only that, we're seeing the reboot. He was writing the reboot of Dragon Keepers. So it'll be very interesting to see which clone is the one that we're seeing here, and which clone is the one that that is like the evil psychotic motherfucker that we see. God, I'm telling you, that red divine dragon that we've seen since the beginning, that's been plotting a lot of this shit. We're going to see that come into play soon. I just have a feeling in the next couple of chapters we'll get the truth behind him. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ranger Reject content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.